presentation here on 2K Sports. Stan, we expect to see a lot of action inside tonight. Both of these teams have powerhouse front courts.
Yeah, Kevin, it could get very, very physical down low. You're right about that. It is size versus size. They're going to be fighting for position, fighting for every rebound, Kevin. It's kind of like an old school energy to this matchup.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got Jonas batting out there with Adebayo. Then it's Chris Dunn. Raptors moving the ball around. The three. Peters misses. Dunn passes to Adebayo. Dunn outside. Pass to Jonas. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Last outing for Miami, it was a loss to the Nets. Here's Peters. With the fadeaway. It's good.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Launches a three, and the Heat, another three.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Pass to Shed. Shot clock at 6. Nobody near Barnes. No good from outside. Miami's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Over to the wing. Fires for three. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Here he goes. Pass to Peters. The tray. Shot clock reset for Toronto.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last three, but it just wasn't in the cards. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
So here we are, Greg, looking at this roster of the Raptors. What is the path to contention?
Well, perhaps an opening in the East for them to make a move. Going from good to great, it's tougher and will require them to develop or acquire some superstar talent.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Three-pointer. And again, Miami with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their...
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown. Here's Shed, still without a basket. Over to the left wing. Nailed from three-point land.
The defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
On the court for the Heat, they've got Adebayo. Dunn is out there with Terrence Mann. And it's Shannon in at the 2 spot.
And he continues to shoot a perfect percentage. Clearly a big reason why they're up right now.
Here's Ortiz, and it's off from three-point range.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Well, Adebayo usually has the advantage over other bigs when it's time to run.
Here's Peters. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession. Well, he started out with 3 triples in the first quarter, but he hasn't been able to connect from distance here in the second.
The three gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Yeah, and guys, when White's got the ball in his hands, you can count on him to make the right decision. Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. great job to make the unselfish play.
Raptors trail by 7. We've got Peters, and it's Shed in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And he gets the jumper to drop. Shed's got 5 points so far. Miami leading by 22. Elbow shot. Ortiz grabs the miss.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Barnes is checked in for Toronto.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And the Raptors with the ball. Outside, White. Off target from outside.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allie.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, "It's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe." Back to you guys.
Yeah, you got to roll with the punches. Thank you, Allie. The Heat leading by 21. Lets it go with a 3. Hits it from three-point range. 43 points in the game.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Three-pointer. And it's Miami with the rebound. Hatton's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep, and until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting percentage. Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the... Good stuff, Allie, thanks. And that about wraps it up. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van